when he played two summers, well, 3 summers ago and then 2 summers ago, right? I think it was like 17 under, 16 under, whatever it was, 2 different times, and they won the gold medal. And then last year, because he was injured, he wasn't on that team that didn't even medal, right, without him. And my man is a winner. He understands what it takes to win and lead, and I'm just really excited about him. And he's an even better person than he is a player, right? And before his injury, he was, top 20 player in the country, and then he got injured, and out of sight, out of mind. It didn't change who he is as a player, and so we're super excited to get him. We had a goal. This signing period, we focused in on 2 guys, or 3 guys, but there's 2 guys that we were really locked in on, and I said we're going to get those 2 guys, and if we don't get them, then we'll go into the portal, and so the plan is still in place. We got 1 out of 2, 50%, and recruiting is a huge win, because normally it's like 20%, and so I feel like we did good. We didn't do great, we did good, but now we've got our next plan moving forward. But just can't thank the Castillo family enough for trusting us, for believing in us, and it was a big win for the Wildcats.
What can you say about Clint Stewart, his former coach?
Oh man, Clint is a class act. Just a class. I did not like him as a player. his elbow jump shot, like in transition, he'd be coming down smooth and pull up from the elbow and hit that shot. He never got rattled. I mean, when he coaches, you see that calm, that poise, and he's done a great job with David, and very thankful for his help in this process. And Clint's a class act.
Does it help him transferring to a different high school for his senior year?
I think the structure at Sunrise will definitely benefit him, because they, do early morning weight sessions, and then practice, and then you go to class, and then they come back and they get shooting sessions or individuals, and so it's very structured, and he's around a group of guys that all love basketball and want to do something with it. So there's a different mindset around him. He's not the only one like that, so that's really going to help his transition.
Didn't get to ask you about Quez out in Vegas, but so unfortunately walking around in crutches out here. How long would you expect him to be out?
They're saying it's 4 to 6 week thing, but we're really going to take our time with him. His other times of going through this similar thing, I felt like maybe, and he felt like they might have rushed him back, and I don't want to do that. I want this young fella to be healthy for the rest of his life. So we're on the 6 to 8 week approach and get him back to full strength. We had him for a while where I thought like he looked like the Quez Glover that I saw on film his junior year at Samford and even some in Florida, and then the knee started acting up again, and so we want him to be healthy for the rest of his life, so we're going to be very patient with this recovery.
Looking back at film, what's kind of the biggest takeaway from Monday?
We beat ourselves. A whole lot of self-inflicted wounds, and things that are definitely correctable. They are a very good team, so some of our mistakes were because of USC, but a whole lot more of our mistakes were because of the Wildcats. And so that's what we're going to work on. And like, there's no fairy dust to fix this thing, right? It's a little bit at a time, 1% better every day. People talk about trusting the process. It's going to be a process, and everybody's got to buy into getting better every day, and we will get to where we want to be.
Feels like you're getting the most out of Will McNair's minutes so far. Has he been everything you thought he'd be?
No, I thought he'd be better right now, and expected more of him, and I expect more of him, and he knows it, right? I'm very honest with him. He's got a lot in him that he's been holding back, and this is an opportunity for him to be the player and the leader that he feels he can be, and now he's got to do it every single day, and So I'm looking forward to him embracing that challenge, and us as a staff being able to unlock all of that inside of him, because then I think he could be the best version of himself. But he's not there yet.
Coach, you had 33 three-point tries in the game, and I'm wondering, a lot of them were good looks. I'm not saying that. You know what the shooting percentage was, and many of them were good shots. But do you have a number that you'd like to have where you're still getting the inside touches that you want, working inside out and those kind of things?
There's not a particular number, but what we don't want is contested shots, right? And especially contested mid-range shots. Okay. And so we want to shoot open shots. We don't want to turn the ball over. The 5 turnovers in the second half fit closer to what we want than, the 12 in the first half. And we had too many contested mid-range shots, and it was a game plan, right? We knew they were really good shot blocking team. We knew how athletic their bigs were, but we knew that we could get to the paint and then create shots for other people, and then we didn't execute that game plan. And so, watch the film, saw where we could get better. We're going to work on it, and it's going to be a process of them learning to see those things.
Coach, what's the initials on the shirt?
Same old boring habits. All the great ones. All the great ones have the same old boring habits. And I tell the story of Donovan Mitchell, and Royce O'Neal told me he listened to the same playlist on game day every day and started it at the same time. So at 6:15, the same song was playing at the same time every day, the same thing. Guys who build routines, and it's not exciting, right? It's boring, right? And it's because basketball is a simple game, and we just got to do simple better, all right? And we'll get there.
Any update on Naquan, how things are going there?
No, there's still a process that's out of our hands. That's he's going through it, but we are loving him. We are supporting him, and he's doing all the things that he needs to do here on campus that we've asked of him.
Cam kind of had a load to deal with Collier, but how did you feel offensively you handled things?
Cam?
Yeah.
I thought Cam made some shots. I thought he took some tough ones, that and I want him to shoot, right? But I thought he took some tough ones. Our problem wasn't offensively, right? 69 points. I know we could shoot better and this, that, and the other, but our defense was not there. Not what we wanted to do. This was a no-paint game, and they scored 55 points in the paint and got 15 points from the free throw line where you can't guard them, right? That was the issue. So our defense has to improve, and we got to develop a defensive identity, and guys have to buy in and embrace that. And so that's the thing.
What were your thoughts on the tempo of the game and how it progressed throughout on Monday night?
I thought we played with pretty good pace. We got the ball out the net quickly. There were some times where it stalled, but when we moved the ball, we moved our bodies, it created opportunities. We missed shots, right? But we can't let whether the ball goes in the hole or not affect how we guard on the other end, and I thought that happened way too much.
Back on the defense, is that more one-on-one off the bounce or help defense?
Both. On the ball, we opened our hips too much and allowed a straight line drive. There's no help defense for straight line drives. And then off the ball, we were too spread out. We have to shrink the floor, make them see bodies and make the next pass. And so we're working on it.
Where can Bellarmine stress you guys on Friday?
Well, I know they're a really good shooting team, and they've won in the past. So they've got some guys who know what winning's about, and they shoot the ball, they move, they cut. So we're gonna have to play before the catch with them, and not just allow them to be comfortable and move the ball. But I'm excited about this is what I love about basketball. We don't have to wait a whole week to play again. They would hate me after a week, so after a loss. So no, we're excited about the opportunity to play in Bram, and You know, our students are gonna be there, and our fans, the Octagon of Doom. You know, it's a special place, man. So when we get that opportunity, we want to be ready.
Coach, back to Castillo for a moment. For those who haven't seen him, can you describe what he is as a player?
Yeah, he's fast, right? He got some pop to him, and he can score the ball, but he's very unselfish. Like the ball, it doesn't hurt him to give the ball up, and then he's a communicator out there on the floor. Like he just connects people, and he's very poised, and that you need poise. Like rebounding translates. If you rebound in high school, you rebound in college, you rebound in the NBA. Well, poise translates. If you're poised in high school, you'll be poised in college, you'll be poised at the next level, and he's got that.